Or it'll say, are you all refreshed? All right. Let us continue this transmission with the continuation of your questions and dialogue. Proceed how you wish.
Greetings, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
And so, I haven't come with a question, and it's going to come out of me at this point.
All right.
What I would like to know for myself, I want to be able to pass on the next wave of how I am with my world, my brothers and sisters.
Guys.
Okay. I spent years writing the depths with people emotionally. I taught them breath and movement, and I went into the anger, the rage, the deep of fear, terror, to have them come out the other side, because that was done with me and I passed it on.
All right.
And I'm grateful. And it's left me with
Guys.
injuries in my bones, injuries in my hips, my feet, my bones. I'm dissolving on the inside.
All right. How exciting.
No, I don't know if it's exciting or not. I need to heal from this and be able to pass this healing on, because life is slowly calling me back out. I'm a happy gardener now. I love the earth and I love plants, but I had thousands of people I sat and worked with, and I'm a very shy Pisces. So I would like to know what specifically would be for my healing, for my bones, my physicality, which I struggle with.
All right. May I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Would you be all right if you didn't heal?
I'd be on my way.
Would that be okay?
It's my time, you betcha.
Then why worry about it?
Because I don't show up in my world and I don't show up socially. And I feel like I was given a lot, I gave a lot, I was
Yes.
given a lot,
Yes.
and I feel to still share that.
And yet you're here sharing.
Well, I'm here at
Is
the
this not a
moment.
social occasion?
It sure is.
So, then
Wrong.
you are doing what you just said you're not doing.
At the lunch table, yes.
Well,
With my husband, yes.
there are many lunch tables in the world.
Okay, I've sat at those. You're right. I
Do
like
you
it.
see where we're heading with this?
Yeah, one-on-one is really good.
And the idea that when you trust the timing of your life, you will attract what you need if any healing is needed. Otherwise, what it is you are going through may not only be a lesson for you to learn something from that you hadn't considered before, it may also be a lesson to others that you're not considering yet. I'm not saying you cannot heal, but you may not need to yet in the way that you think of healing typically.
In the way I think of healing.
There may be something that you're getting out of this or you're going to get out of this that will help you get a deeper appreciation of the experience you're going through. And when the timing comes and you're having that one-on-one conversation with someone going through something similar, because you've gone through it, you will know exactly what to say and exactly when and how. And it will touch them in ways that will allow them to choose healing, even while you yourself know that you are taking on certain things to give you an experience that passes on the knowledge they need to hear. Because you've had the experience, they may honor it more deeply than if you didn't.
Oh,
You understand?
I do.
Now, that being said, certainly you can know that you are open to attracting what you need. But here's the thing. No matter what suggestions you are given by us, by others, the idea is that if you find that you have done whatever you can to the best of your ability, and there's nothing else you can do, if nothing is coming up synchronistically for you in that particular arena in your life, then it is synonymous as a symbol, synonymous that what you are not able to do at that moment, you don't need to do at that moment. And it serves you to go along the path that you are going along, because it may serve others in the way you actually wish to serve them more deeply as you go along that path. That also being said, you can avail yourself of at least a few certain things to see if you are doing your best, to see if there may be some effect in you by attempting certain permission slip ideas and experiences that may be of aid and assistance to you. we will, of course, first and foremost always ask the question that we ask with regard to health. Do you or have you allowed yourself to detoxify your body in any way, shape, or form?
Yes, I have. And
How so, when, and for how long?
28 days supervised water fast and various colon cleanses and love green drinks and get in the garden and get close to the
All
earth.
right. Do you understand that a water fast is not a detoxification?
Well, the tumor shrunk in my throat and my health went skyrocketing,
I understand.
but that wasn't a healing.
It may be flushing your system to a certain degree, but what we are saying is there are certain natural herbal formulations that exist upon your planet that are specifically designed to actually purge the toxins from your system.
Yes.
You understand
Yes,
that?
I do. That's my life interest.
All right.
It is.
Have you availed yourself of that?
Yes.
All right. When and for how long?
Blessed Herbs, a high integrity company that has herbal program that starts with colon and does kidney and
All
then
right.
liver. They're a great company. I'm not
And
doing
when
a
you
PR.
have done these things, you have noticed some balancing within yourself?
Yes. In face of what the orthopedic surgeon said, I said my body's my laboratory and I'm the researcher.
All right.
And that's where I'm at.
And in the face of doing that,
Yes.
you find that you are still experiencing what you described to us?
Oh, I'm getting better and better, but my bones show up in an MRI, not better and better, but I'm doing better and better.
So the feeling and the experience that you have is not necessarily related to what other people are telling you the state you are in.
Right.
So
Right.
then why worry about it?
Well, it distressed me.
Why?
And I grieved and I cried and then
Why?
I went,
Why?
Why?
If you're feeling fine, why did you buy into what they were telling you?
You know, I don't go that path often, but I thought maybe I should look at that perspective.
And in going in that direction and in experiencing what you have experienced, as we said, you may have taken yourself through a particular experience that will actually aid and assist you in
Yes.
having more ability to relate to others who might also be going through a similar experience and going through it in a way that you will actually be able to be of help to them.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Is this helping you?
Yes, it is. It's helping me personally. So I'm always
Yes.
interested in any moment, where I can give or extend. And here's a person, I need to say this. I want to ask you what I can do. My mother's 91.
Yes.
She had 2 congestive heart failures in the last 3 months.
How exciting.
Well, I wanted to help bring her peace. She's on the East Coast and I will be going soon. I want to know
All right.
how I can give to her.
The first step that every healer who truly wishes to be a healer needs to know is that it has to be all right that you can do nothing for another person. Are you okay with that? Hesitation usually means no.
I feel I'm responsible to bring her peace because
You are responsible to her to be yourself. You are not capable of being responsible for her choices.
That's true.
I know, that's why I said it.
That's so true.
So the idea is, be the healer that you prefer to be there for her, give off the opportunity and the energy that gives her a
I can do
chance
that.
to choose to heal herself by matching the frequency that you're suggesting to her, but also be in allowance to allow her to choose whatever she chooses.
That's right.
Because if you're not willing to allow another to choose, even if they choose negatively, why should anyone allow you to choose what you prefer?
You're absolutely right.
I know, that's why I said it.
You're right.
Is this helping you?
This is helping. This
So,
is helping.
the first step of a true healer is to let it be okay
Mm-hmm.
not to heal someone, because that may be what they needed to get out of it. Some people might go to a healer because they have a belief system that says, no one can heal me. And then they go to the healer and they're not healed, and they go, see, told you so. So the healer has actually helped reinforce the belief they wanted reinforced. Therefore, it has worked for them in exactly the way they actually wanted it to work. Therefore, the healer has done the job of simply being the foil for the person who wanted to prove to themselves that the belief they hold to be true is absolutely a fact. And that's how allowing you really need to be in order to actually be an effective healer for those that wish to match the vibration that you give off and heal themselves, because everyone heals themselves. The healer cannot do it for them.
That's right. That's right. I totally agree. And this is the person who opened the door for me to be here. And I could take all my life and use that,
Yes.
transform it, and give it to others in a good way for them to do what they will.
Yes.
This is the doorway that I need to honor. I call her mother. And what you say helps. What you say helps me
All right.
step back.
All right. Allow yourself to let it be all right to be where you are and what you're experiencing. That being said, decide for yourself what is actually true. Because even though others may tell you this and may tell you that, if your experience of yourself is that you are where you need to be, then you are where you need to be. Period. Yes?
Yes,
All right. Does this help?
this helps.
Thank you.
This helps. Can you stand? I need to stand here for just a few seconds to see what else.
1001, 1002.
I have a basic issue about, is it okay to take up space and time? And you spoke to that earlier, and I struggle all
You
the time.
struggle with being?
Yes, I struggle with taking up space and time.
Well,
unless
how
I'm-
can you do otherwise if you have a physical incarnation?
When I'm by myself, I don't struggle with that.
Well, then,
It's only in the presence of others I
but you
struggle.
are always by yourself. And you are always with others.
What do you mean?
Anyone that you perceive as another person is actually your projection of them, because you have to create your version of them in your reality in order to experience that you're interacting with another being at all. So in a sense, even though you are interacting with other beings, at the same time, you are the only one in your universe creating representations of the other beings out of your own consciousness in order to play the game of interacting with them in physical reality. So you're both interacting and at the same time, you're by yourself. So choose which allows you to feel more balanced, more in alignment, more comfortable.
What do I do with an oversensitive nervous system that can feel eyes on me or feel anything? I feel everything. I go, but and a lot of it's good, but you know what? I feel everything, even a pair
That
of
doesn't mean
eyes.
you have to take on the effects of what you are sensing. And again, if you are, in your words, struggling with this idea that you take up too much space, is it any wonder that you're withering away?
Yeah, I was okay with withering until I wasn't, my husband says, but I don't want you to leave. And I go, I don't know if I'll be here in 6 months.
If it is, again, your time, it is your time, but that's not the point. The point is that you have just admitted that the reason that you are whittling yourself away is because you have this issue that you feel you are taking up space you don't deserve to take up.
You're right.
So you are diminishing yourself and diminishing yourself and diminishing
You're right.
yourself to stop taking up the space you believe you don't deserve to take. But if you didn't deserve to take it, you wouldn't be where you are. And if you whittle yourself away, how will someone avail themselves of the gifts that you have to give? Would that not be depriving them of yourself and depriving them of your gift if they are seeking you out? Is that not a selfish act?
What you say is true.
I know, that's why I said it.
What you say is true.
You see, many people on your planet think that the kind of self-depreciating humility is actually the way to express humbleness and gratitude, but in fact, it's the most arrogant thing you can do. The most selfish act you can perform is to take yourself away when you don't need to before your time.
Well, that's a different view. Wow, thank you.
Absolutely. If you have a gift to give, there is someone who needs to receive it, or you wouldn't have that gift. There are no one-sided coins. If you have the head, someone has the tail, and you need to spend that together.
Thank you for that.
So, if you're here, you're taking up whatever space you're taking, and it is just exactly the perfect amount of space that you're taking up, because you can't be anything more than you. So, in all reality, you are not actually even filling the space that is designed for you to fill.
It's true. I got holes in my bones.
So the idea is you cannot, it's not possible really for you to take up more space than is warranted for you to take up. If you're just being your true self, you will take up exactly perfectly the time and space you need to take up to be of aid and assistance to yourself and others, not one iota less and not one iota more. Just be yourself and allow the natural things that happen, the naturalness of the universe, to allow you to experience the perfect placement of your being within it. Everyone is a perfect puzzle piece. Everyone is a perfect shape as the puzzle piece they are. When all the puzzle pieces allow themselves to be the shape they were created to be, then they all fit perfectly and form the big picture. If you're changing your shape and whittling yourself down to a shape that no longer fits in the puzzle piece, you deprive all the other pieces of being able to see the entire picture. You
Thank you.
understand?
Thank you for that view. Thank you.
Does that help you?
Yeah, it does help a lot.
Well, we thank you.
I thank you.
Go and, as you say, heal thyself.
Thank you, Bashar.
You are welcome.